WWE Universe, it's time to acknowledge the OTC.
Making his way to the ring from Pensacola, Florida, weighing in at 265 pounds, the OTC, Roman Reigns!
The original tribal chief.
The following contest is a casket match. There are no pinfalls, submissions, disqualifications, or countouts. The only way to win is for a superstar to force their opponent inside of the casket. After closing the casket lid shut, the remaining superstar will be declared the winner. Now, let the match begin.
Imagine entering a battle where your destiny is tied to closing the top of a casket.
Think of the disdain you must clutch to for another individual where you have to get them in a closed casket.
It's what nightmares are made of. The images of you being put in a casket just replay in your mind on a loop.
Sidewalk slam! Almost drove him through the ring. Oh, what a clothesline.
Oh man. Just mounted with punches and a stop to the gut too. Oh my goodness! Kick to the spine. Effective arm drag.
The casket looming over these competitors. That has to be weighing heavy on their minds, Corey.
Of course it is, Cole. Death is something everyone fears because no one can escape it. This match plays on the most common of fears. Facing that fear head-on is the only way to come out ahead tonight.
He'll make his way to the ring. Turns it around. That hit connects from Roman Reigns.
Oh, that is going to leave a mark.
Oh! And The Rock got cut down to size there.
Roman just solidifying his position at the top with that kind of offense.
Out of the ring and into the casket.
The end is near. Doing their best to try and close the casket.
And finally, it's over.
Fade to black.
Here is your winner, The Rock!
Survival of the fittest is in effect here as this casket match gets underway. This is truly one of the most dangerous match types in our sport.
Yeah, anything and everything goes, but the goal remains the same. Shove your opponent into that box and shut the lid tight to finally end this all.
Trying to get that mental edge. You can't let yourself get psyched out. Effective arm drag.
Mounting their downed opponent and firing off a series of blows.
Oh, a nasty stop to finish it off.
Oh my goodness, and if the first stomp doesn't send you the message, the follow-up ones definitely will.
Striking with a knee. Oh, and Roman fights back. That hit connects from Roman Reigns.
Oh, that is going to leave a mark.
Oh, right across the solar plexus.
Taking aim on the arm.
Right into the shoulder. That's gotta hurt. Oh, that hurt. What a punch.
Oh my gosh, what impact.
And The Rock is being handled here.
Reigns is picking up steam.
And now he gets back into the ring. There's an air of dark intensity here, Corey. There's a sense of dread. How does that affect the mental aspect of this match?
Well, for some superstars, it's sure to put them off balance, maybe even creep them out a little. For others, they embrace this kind of atmosphere and know how to use it to their advantage. We'll just have to see whose favor this macabre setting plays to.
Not done yet. What a Samoan drop.
Boom. Nasty kick.
Caught the leg. Clothesline takes him down.
Forget about it.
Oh, great wherewithal there.
Oh, man, just punishing.
Up high.
What? From all the way up. Wasted no time flying out to the floor.
Twist to the arm.
Wrist clutch into the elbow.
Oh, did you hear that? Boom, what impact.
Ooh.
Targeting a body part, working the arm.
Headed up to the top turnbuckle.
From the top rope.
Oh, God, terrible landing on the outside.
Oh, no. Decided to take a leap of faith and paid the price. Sends an opponent into the casket.
Now this one may be over. Can they close the casket? But the opponent is trying to fight back.
It's a battle of wills here.
Close call for that superstar.
How the hell did they survive?
Back in the ring.
Clothesline!
Oh, that'll leave a mark. Up fast. Buster. Down hard. That's The Rock proving why he's still the most electrifying man in all of entertainment.
Oh, goosebumps. I can feel that from all the way over here. No idea where this one's heading.
Lifted and completely helpless here.
The superstar's lifeless body.
Close the lid and win the match. The Rock now has a leg up in this match. Trying to close the lid. This is going to be tough.
It's not over yet.
And mercifully, this one's over.
Rest in peace.
Here is your winner, The Rock!
The Rock reaffirming his position in the ranks of the Anoa'i family and WWE with his win over Roman Reigns.
Don't think for a second that Reigns is going to take this one lying down, Saxton. This result is going to have a tremendous impact on the future between these two men.
The following is a men's War Games match. The rules of the match are as follows. 2 teams will be contained in separate cages, with 1 member of each team starting the match. At regular intervals, Alternating members from each team will...
The OTC is here.
Introducing first, from Pensacola, Florida, weighing in at 265 pounds, the OTC, Roman Reigns!
The Tribal Chief once again setting foot inside War Games.
Yeah, who could forget his first time inside this structure, which actually led to a bloodline victory.
Reigns led by example that night, but he was the last competitor to enter the match. Tonight, he's starting the match.
War Games may be one of the most barbaric structures in WWE, but the head of the table is more than ready. Look at the focus and drive in his eyes, ready to prove he's the best this division has to offer.
The WWE Universe is on its feet for the American Nightmare.
Despite knowing that he's got a huge target on his back, Cody is still pumped up.
Oh, Byron, that's because Cody has worked his entire life to reach this point. Rhodes is extremely comfortable taking heavy fire.
And from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 220 pounds, the undisputed WWE Champion, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes!
Being the one to kick off a War Games match is not easy. There's tons of pressure resting on you to get your team off to a good start.
Well, lucky for him, he won't have to wait too long until the cavalry arrives.
That's right. This team will have the numbers advantage here, but it's not so easy to capitalize on that advantage.
It's only a matter of moments now until we find out if he's up to the challenge that is War Games.
The first two combatants are locked in, and War Games is underway.
Definitely not an enviable position for anyone to be in.
Yeah, Saxon, you've already gone through hell by the time the War Games officially starts.
Oh.
Hoisted up. Suplex. Only time offense there.
Oh, the physicality on display there. Unbelievable.
Tossed in between the rings. Nothing good ever happens there.
Reigns had that scouted.
Oh, my God.
Countdown's on and get ready because this will give one team a greater number of combatants. Look at Reigns, top rope.
Rhodes is feeding off the WWE.
Watch out!
The top rope. Diving clothesline.
Something I like about War Games is the emphasis it puts on teamwork. If you don't come in with a cohesive plan and trust your teammates completely, you're going to be in for a world of hurt.
You're actually not wrong. That's why War Games often favors more established squads who know one another inside and out.
I still think Rhodes is going to need more to topple Roman.
Looks like the... Cody Rhodes hits his opponent.
Looking to put his opponent on Dream Street. Crossroads.
Looks like they're bringing additional firepower with them into what is now essentially a handicap match.
If you're on the opposite side of this entry, you are bracing for a fight. Uh-oh.
Effective counter.
Kick hits the mark.
Reversal. And that turns things around.
What a shot.
Time is ticking away. Shortly we'll have a fresh competitor to even the odds.
Double underhook.
Out of the cage and rushing in to erase the numbers advantage. Oh, disabling the leg with that.
Sleeper suplex. Going up the cage now. Must have some sort of strategy in mind.
Letting him get to a standing base. Moments away from having him exactly where he wants.
Middle rope. Oh, my!
Oh. Boom.
Super kick.
Was mounted with punches. And a stop to the gut.
Oh, double leg drop.
Super kick. Good night.
Looks like setting up for a suplex.
Gonna finish things off.
That cannot be what that table was meant for.
The countdown hurtling towards a shift in the status quo.
Cody Rhodes. Cody covered by Rhodes. Cody has Reigns dialed in. Here they come. Looking to give their team the upper hand as soon as possible. Cody Rhodes. Crossroads. That could finish off Roman.
Numbers advantage or not, he's leaving nothing to chance as he searches under the apron.
Gunther with his opponent all the way up.
Delivering a powerbomb.
Gunther might just have it. And entering into an absolute war zone, giving the troops the boost they need.
And well-timed maneuver there.
Boom, what a kick.
Trying to find his feet. This does not look good for him. Ooh, slows that down with a well-placed kick.
Then now
Rhodes about to head to the pin. Crossroads. Ooh.
The volume in this building has increased exponentially. The fans are willing. Take them.
Joey looking.
Trying to step through.
Roll on their belly. Now.
He's getting fired up now, really feeding off this crowd.
Counting down the seconds as this match gets closer to being even.
Kick to the
everything with a series of left-hand jab.
War Games has officially begun.
It's time, guys. War Games has begun.
The fight only gets tougher from here on out, gentlemen. There's no actual game in War Games. It's all war. All a battle for ultimate punishment and supremacy.
Not looking good in this position.
Power slam! Boom! Kick.
Head scouted and met with a back elbow. Beautiful suplex. What energy in the arena tonight. Nasty stomp of the arm. He lands right in a dangerous trench area.
Wait a minute, it's setting in. Devastating submission coming.
Looking to apply pressure.
And that's it. It's over.
Here are your winners. The team of Cody Rhodes, Gunther, and Seth Rollins.
They fought hard for this victory and certainly earned it. A valiant effort from the losing team, but they just weren't good enough.
What a war.
First two to be locked inside as War Games ramps up.
Yeah, Cole, remember, War Games doesn't officially begin until the last contestant enters the cage.
We'll have to see if these two have the stamina to last until then.
Oh, my goodness.
Just strike it at will.
Nothing was being held back with each of those strikes.
One more big blow there. Connecting with the moonsault.
Vicious use of the knee. More can Reigns withstand.
Yeah, Roman is reeling as Cody chains together offense.
From the top rope, missile drop kick on point.
Into a monkey flip.
Was definitely not thinking about finesse with that one. Was only thinking about dominance.
Hold on a second. Could be a matter of time. Submission being locked in.
Wow, the power of that tap all you want, but in this case, a surrender does not grant you a reprieve.
Just mounted with punches.
The count has started, and one team is about to have the odds in their favor. Cody Rhodes is just having his way here.
Reigns has to turn the tide quickly.
Freed from the cage and heading toward the ring to give their team the upper hand. And the American Nightmare crossroads. Cody Rhodes just might have finished things.
Under the apron now, looking to stack the odds even higher in their team's favor here.
Middle rope.
Missile drop kick from the middle rope.
And walking through the structure door, this is where nightmares become reality.
Oh! This is certainly an effective use of a foreign object. Has him in the corner, thinking of the next move.
Reigns is facing some serious trouble.
Cody's getting that unstoppable look in his eyes.
Oh my God, steel chair! Boom! Boom!
Scoop slam. What a chop.
Oh, that'll turn your skin red.
And fiery lariat.
Clock counting down. A sigh of relief can surely be breathed once the next competitor enters.
Here we go. They look ready to get in there and even things up a little. Nice scoop slam. You can tell he's looking to end this here. Super kick!
find a way out of this. Straight impact on the throat. Super kick!
Taking a moment to get pumped off of this crowd's incredible energy.
Meanwhile, Roman Reigns. These superstars have endured so much punishment.
Certainly looking worse for wear, but the tide can shift at any moment. Cody looking to end this.
Crossroads by Cody.
Rhodes just turned the lights out.
Totally helpless at the moment. Jimmy gets intercepted, and the balance of power is about to shift with this upcoming entrant.
Tossed clear across that gap and crashing down into the opposite ring.
Gentlemen, the advantage has officially shifted.
Gosh.
The American Nightmare.
Alabama slam. And there's a good blow to the body. The odd man in, and he's looking for an ace up his sleeve now. Pop right in the stomach creates the separation.
Looking for more damage here. Release back soup.
Time to go to school.
Figure four.
And the tap out isn't going to do anything. This is just torturous now.
Things could get ugly now as they head inside the cage.
Caught him right in the jaw. What a shot. And saw what was coming from the top.
Misses big time. Cody looking to end this with crossroads. Cody Rhodes nailed it. The adrenaline is pumping, and the WWE Universe is on his side.
Someone hold the roof down, because I think it's coming off the hinges.
What an atmosphere.
And that may end the American Nightmare.
Things will get back to an even playing field with the next entrant.
Lariat! The ring general
Shooting down with the powerbomb. Gunther takes victory now.
And with the next combatant on their way, it looks like things are close to a fair fight once again.
Oh, emphatic shot.
He might be the smartest man in the ring right now, ensuring himself a bit of an edge.
And it's time. War Games is officially underway.
The battle lines have been drawn. Both sides have seemingly given their all. But with War Games now officially underway, they have to give even more.
Get him up.
Listen to this place. It's unreal.
The decibel level in here right now is breaking glass. These fans are on fire.
Here we go. Jimmy go.
Uso,
Meanwhile, it's Jimmy.
isn't enough to overcome Gunther. Shoulders down. Is this it?
And keeps his partner alive.
Put into the corner. What could be next?
Tossed into the trench, and he's in a dangerous position now.
Jarring punch. Oof.
Up they go.
That'll jam your tailbone.
Bravo with the double axe handle. Ooh. Scaling this unforgiving War Games cage.
Lift off.
And does Jimmy have enough time to recover? Gunther secures the win.
Here are your winners. The team of Cody Rhodes, Gunther, and Seth Rollins.
That was quite the war, guys, and even though they're celebrating, you just know they're already feeling the effects of the war.
This is what War Games is all about. There were points where I wasn't sure how this was going to end, but I knew this team was going to win all along.
And the War Games has begun with the first two competitors going head-to-head in the structure.
Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide.
Compressing the neck with that kind of force can't feel good.
Rose repositioning his opponent.
Nails the disaster kick. Wow, picture-perfect moonsault.
That's how you dominate your opponent.
I'll just leave it at this. Nobody comes into a match hoping to get chucked around like that. Dropping the elbow. Wrestling 101. If you can't stand, you can't fight. Ouch.
Corey, bit of a numbers game going into a match like this, isn't there?
Yeah, Cole, there's no telling which way the scale will tip until everyone's in the cage. But being outnumbered before that, well, let's just say it won't be a fair fight. Great trouble here. Can he get it fully locked in?
Outright presentation. And look at him tapping. He's had enough, but it doesn't even matter in this scenario.
He's got him square in his sights here. From the top rope.
What a reversal by Reigns. Only seconds away from giving their team the numbers advantage.
Unleashed from the cage and beelining it to give their team an edge in the match. Side effect.
A relentless attack being brought to Roman.
Roman's on the wrong side of this exchange.
Searching under the ring now. This can't be good.
And now having to deal with that weapon is like going up against two competitors at once.
He's carrying some serious equipment into the cage with him, ready to fully exploit the numbers game. Rhodes from the middle rope.
And then Cody Cutter.
Cody has Reigns dialed in.
Climbing into the ring. Rhodes has his opponent. Controls. Cody Rhodes nailed it. Drops a knee.
Here we go.
Ooh.
There it is. Reversal.
Boom.
Boom. One step ahead there.
The vicious Gunther building up that energy. Things are not going to be pretty. Into the powerbomb.
Mere seconds away from evening the odds in War Games.
And over to the other ring he goes. Another warrior about to enter the fray. Here to balance the scales. Punch connects. Thunderous power slam.
The WWE Universe is pouring more fuel on his fire right now. From behind, back suplex. Kendo stick to the skull.
Good Lord, what a shot. Someone's got to get control of this thing.
Mounting their downed opponent and firing off a series of blows.
Through the arena.
On the throat in the corner.
Kick after kick after kick. How humiliating. Went after the head and neck again.
Maybe trying to rattle the opposition's balance.
From the top.
Elbow drop. Good Lord.
Climbing the turnbuckles to the top. Watch out. And we just saw a flurry of strikes here. The crowd is counting it down. Next entry will
Rhodes about to head to the pay window
With a trip to the crossroads. The ring general showing off his power.
They are deep into this match, and you have to think that their stamina is running out.
Yeah, at this point in the match, it starts to...
Gunther.
A power bomb. Big up.
Rhodes has his opponent. The crossroads. Does Jimmy have any fight left?
There are no words for the ride these fans have gone through in this match.
It has been a roller coaster.
A long way down from there, but it looks has a plan. No, 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 no. You gotta be kidding me.
Doing whatever it takes, even if it means putting yourself in harm's way. Into the cage now, and the numbers advantage is locked in.
Right across the legs. Stop.
Sorely needed reinforcements about to arrive. Let's see what kind of impact they have.
That's our final competitor. The door is shut. This is War Games.
I can't even begin to fathom all the chaos and destruction that's about to be unleashed.
So much torque on the knee and ankle.
This is truly awesome.
What a display of strength here.
Gunther has it lined up.
Gunther can taste victory now.
Right to the spine.
He's got a plan for that takedown. I think we know what Rollins is thinking now. This is crazy. This happening.
You're risking your career when you try something crazy like that.
Oh, you can tell he's feeling it now. Picking up speed off the and that took Reigns down. Super kick. Picking the leg. Are we going to see it? Of this.
So much for the submission hold. He just lets go.
His grip strength might have run out. Hazardous position as Jimmy gains his footing.
Rolling shoulders are down. Not so fast. Oh, the spear! Jimmy might have just finished things. Immediate cover after the impact. He gets the kick out after the one.
Kicking out now sends a very clear message.
Jimmy Uso just trying to humiliate his opponent now.
Carried in a jeopardizing position here. Shot to the throat. This building is rocking right now. Can you blame him? Kick out just before two.
Incredible to think. After everything we've witnessed, we are still at a stalemate.
Got the full Nelson.
Slam!
Looking on here. And delivering a fallaway slam. Ooh, sledgehammer to the body. This is not for the faint of heart.
Solid punch. Now it's Seth Rollins.
Rollins with a head of steam. Big air. Stop. Orton is in big trouble.
And going for the pin. What a kick. And Gunther able to get the win.
Here are your winners. The team of Cody Rhodes, Gunther, and Seth Rollins.
And this team will take, in my opinion, a well-deserved victory lap.
Gotta give this team credit. Few matches put you to the test like War Games does. So to win this really speaks to their abilities.
Absolutely. They can hold their heads high.
question with War Games is always how far will these superstars push each other?
The answer is always as far as it takes. If you're in a War Games match, that means you have asked for and received a license to do anything you want to your opponent. I fully expect these competitors to take advantage of that.
Ooh. Bang! Crucial counter there.
Kick to the stomach.
Getting him right into the corner.
Oh, shoulder to the gut.
Oh, impact to the stomach.
Boot right to the throat.
Holding in on the arm.
Boom. And as things begin to devolve even further, Corey, every competitor's head is on a swivel. Is there even room to strategize in such treacherous terrain?
I'm not sure what the game plan was for either of these teams coming into this one, but I have to imagine things are already starting to reach a point where all that planning has officially gone out the window. Really just laying it in.
Reigns just imposing his will right now.
The OTC just battering the American Nightmare.
Timer's almost up. This next entrant gives their team the advantage inside the cage.
Bursting out of the cage, eager to capitalize on the situation. I think rage took over in that moment. Nothing but blind rage.
So much torque on the knee and ankle. He's already bringing the numbers advantage, but he wants something more.
Hitting the elbow drop.
Looks like they're bringing additional firepower with them into what is now essentially a handicap match. Ooh! Looks like the impending numbers advantage isn't enough for him.
The adrenaline is pumping, and the WWE... And now officially in the fray. It pays to be coming in and have... Single leg takedown of their opponent, and there it is.
Trying to find a way out. The pressure is reversed. This is agonizing.
Man.
Sent him right smack into no man's land.
Oh, elbow caught him right on the bridge of the nose. The next entrant incoming to even up the odds.
Oh, man. Got to minimize the damage now. Go help your teammates immediately. Find a way out, using his power to escape.
Yes, the trash can connects. Talk about taking out the trash. Oh, you can tell he's feeling it now. This fight is pumping him up.
Gets driven into the corner.
Foothold in this match.
Yeah, somehow Gunther has to turn the tide.
And in just a moment, the numbers advantage set to come into play here.
Timed his defense perfectly.
Sent him clear into the other ring. The holding cage has been open, and we're about to see a bit of a handicap match here, gentlemen.
Ooh, what a slap.
Oh, here we go.
And a stomp to the gut.
Hold on a second. He might be finding a submission hold here. Enters the ring and is diving headfirst into the cage.
Oh, yeah, that was a thing of beauty.
Gunther wants to finish this.
This has been a match for the ages.
This has been a monumental affair. The ultimate test of balance here. Oh, no. Oh, man. I can't look.
Oh, my. What a terrible landing. I don't think I've ever seen a body bounce like that.
Their body is broken, shattered, finished. How could anyone continue after that?
Here comes the buzzer. The numbers advantage vanishes with this next entrant. Using the ropes. Back to Rhodes.
Better make your way into the bedlam quickly. Your team needs you.
And being targeted again, it seems. And it's landed with one second on the target. Nice one to defend against that.
That offense will definitely knock the wind out of him.
Just tossed it. Looking to get by Rhodes.
And that was a successful bit of offense with that maneuver.
Does Jimmy have any fight left?
Gets lifted into position.
Scoop slam sets things up.
These two sides absolutely understood the assignment when they entered War Games.
Their only duty is to annihilate one another.
Hoisted up high here.
Down in a hurry. Flying.
Oh, gosh. That looked like a bad landing.
Unpleasant trip from ring to ring.
Wait a second. He's going up the wall. The extreme
Blast off. Oh, coming down from way up top.
How in the world do these superstars have anything left at this point?
There he is thinking the same thing. All eyes. Gunther. Powerbomb.
Gunther, not just him.
And Gunther takes it.
Here are your winners. The team of Cody Rhodes, Gunther, and Seth Rollins.
After a predictably hard-fought War Games match, here are our winners.
In the end, one team seemingly just wanted it more.
And that is what War Games is all about. Digging down deep, going to battle with your teammates, and hopefully coming out on top when all is said and done.
Looks like these two drew the short straws as they kick off this War Games match.
It might not be a disadvantage here, Cole. War Games is unlike any other match, and this might give them precious time to settle in.
That's a good point, Corey, but we'll have to see if that's the case.
Good golly! Utilizing his power and tossing him across the rings.
Oh. You know, we can stay here, guys.
Ooh.
Bam! Oh! Ooh! Man, what timing on that counter.
That's a bad landing.
Brutal club.
Saw it coming and slowed it down with the back elbow.
Counters and counters. Each superstar looking dialed in.
Oh, ouch!
Bang!
Boom! He avoids the contact.
He tosses him over and into the other ring.
Ooh!
Corey, if there's one misconception that people have about War Games, what do you think it is?
The thing people tend to forget about War Games, or just outright ignore, is that it's a marathon, not a sprint. Sure, the pace picks up once every competitor's entered the structure, but if you're not the final participant in the match, and you can charge in there with a head of steam, you're going to burn out quicker than a candle, my friend.
he's looking for an ace up his sleeve now. Not the prettiest thing you'll ever see, but it sure looks effective from here.
And he's staggering to his feet, about to head right into danger.
And Rhodes stringing something together now.
Watch out, Roman. Here comes the American Nightmare.
Oh, he had that scheduled.
And I don't like it, but in war games, a one-sided wall is all perfectly legal.
Oh, just trying to pound their opponent into the ground even further.
Ooh, now this is really getting out of hand here. Someone needs to step in. Rhodes looking to end this. There's Crossroads. Rhodes just turned the lights out.
Down on the ground, getting pummeled by that hammer. So much disdain with each of these shots. Something about this is starting to feel way more personal. Metal one forearm on point. That's scary look in his eyes. Fixated on the opposition.
We're seconds away from these teams being at even strength.
Oh, stomping right onto the arm.
How much broken range would stand?
Roman keeps getting cut off at the pass.
Oh, basically hammering their opponent into the floor.
Door swings open and out they come. And their team could definitely use their help.
And he denies Cody.
He's met. Oh, look out. Man.
Carrying the opposition. What's the thought here?
Ooh, big brain tricky.
Just tossing that kendo stick with total disregard.
He's getting fired up now, really feeding off this crowd.
Sent into the ropes and a sharp elbow to the back.
Oh, caught him.
Oh, wait a minute. Rhodes.
And he absolutely has no problem just
Uh-oh, Rhodes has his opponent hooked. There's Crossroads. May have just vanquished Reigns.
vicious knee drop. Submission's locked in, trying to find a way out, using his power to escape.
Countdown underway, the odds are up to no one.
Cody looking for the Crossroads. Cody's put a lot of competitors out with that.
And it's locked in deep.
This match isn't official.
He lets go of the hold, but I don't... Middle rope. Man, this place is jumping.
The ring general delivering a powerbomb. Jimmy with a call. The ring general showing off his power.
Through the ring door and adding a bit of... Rhodes looking to end this.
Nails the Crossroads. Cody Rhodes just might have finished things.
Oh, the elbow drop.
Great. Nothing's going to stop it.
Stomping away.
Oh, I'd have you seeing stars. Setting the sights on the leg with that.
And Jimmy able to reverse that. Sleeper suplex.
Picking up speed off the... they're running out of instinct to keep fighting. Completely lost otherwise.
The timer is running out, and this next competitor will equalize things inside the cage.
He's headed up. Might be going toward the top of this War Games structure.
From way up.
Oh, he paid for that high risk.
Thunderous club comes down. Very effective.
He is leaving nothing to chance with these even teams. He's making sure to add any weapon at his disposal.
Ripcord.
Searching under the ring, thinking something there can give their team a boost. And there's got a locked-in submission move here.
The teams are now equal, but this weapon could be a big difference maker.
Oh, and it's reversed.
Jimmy with a cause for alarm.
Picked up and being carried around now. Oh, and is able to battle out of the grips to some safety.
Cody looking to end this. Crossroads.
Cody's put a lot of competitors out with that. That could finish off Roman.
And now here's Jimmy Uso.
Cody's eyes look great. Going for it. Trying to step through.
On their belly.
Submission cinched in. Targeting the...
Trying to find a way out. Using his power to escape.
And deep into the match, Reigns lets fly another heavy attack there.
Throughout the course of this match, Roman has been a force to be reckoned with.
And he retaliates. To the throat. So much torque on the knee and ankle. Bam! Caught him. Uh-oh. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Pedigree. Rollins on the move.
It's clear that he is in excruciating pain here.
His body truly can't take much more of this. I hope he has medics standing by.
There's a shoulder almost immediately.
I'm just as shocked as everyone else, Cole. His opponent included.
Gunther's got the shoulders down. And then back to Reigns.
Rollins looking for it.
Gunther, is he going to make his upload?
Tapping out.
Oh!
The intense look in the eyes as he calculates his next strike.
Here are your winners. The team of Cody Rhodes, Hunter, and Seth Rollins.
They came, they fought, they survived. Ladies and gentlemen, your War Games winners.
Yeah, these two teams gave it everything they had and then some. But in the end, only one team could stand tall as the victor of War Games.
These two are locked in, and there is no escape as War Games gets underway.
You can see their teammates chomping to get in there already.
Yeah, Byron, these teams have held back long enough, and look at this now. Bad intentions coming with this hold. Yanking the arm backwards to the Fujiwara.
He's given up, but you can tell his opposition doesn't care one bit.
Sent right into the corner.
Loving blow.
Look at, they've got their opponent's leg trapped. Oh, no.
An ankle breaker.
Running knee.
Oh, man.
Into a monkey flip.
Just a perfect mix of pure power and bad intentions.
Oh, look at this. Just cranking the head. That's got to hurt. Oh, Roman struggling here, guys.
Time to go to school.
Oh, this is just terrible to watch. He's in so much pain and can't do anything.
Being let loose to surely become the tide turner for their team.
Some serious damage to the arm being inflicted here. One of the most unique matches any superstar will ever be a part of. How does that affect someone in there, Corey?
Well, Cole, it's hard to say. You really have to keep your head on a swivel in that. Not only because of the other team, but your own team. The American Nightmare looking to put his opponent on Dream Street Crossroads.
And that took Reigns down.
Adding some extra spice to the numbers advantage by coming in armed to the teeth.
An impressive sequence from Cody.
Rhodes is unloading offense here.
Look at the amount of members on each team now. This truly has the potential to become one-sided.
Oh, man, he took a hard landing into the other ring.
Saw it coming and avoided it. Ooh. And what now? Driving their opponent into the cage. Oh, man, he is fired up now. In position. He's painting a bullseye on it.
Oh, watch out. There's a seat for your face.
He just got sent flying into the opposite ring. And with his coming entrant, the teams will officially be evened up.
He's looking lost out there. Looking like an easy target. Ooh, walloped by a huge club. Freed from the cage and now needs to make haste to even up the fight. Gentlemen, this is what I believe we refer to as unloading.
So precise with the super kick. Oh, a nasty stop to finish it off.
God, disturbing impact. Boom! He has truly gone to a different zone, you guys.
Looking like John Henry swinging the hammer like that.
Calculating the next move here. Cody Rhodes hooks his opponent for the crossroads.
Cody Rhodes nailed it. Suplex.
Long from the top.
Repeating hits like that are add up very quick. Plenty of damage being dealt here. Boom.
Smart attack to the arm. We've seen these men unleash a lot of devastating offense. Incredible that this...
Out of the small holding cage to only make weight. Trying to find a way out. Using his power to escape. Someone call a dentist.
Oh, man, he is more than fired up right now. Oh, no. Drop spin. That's it. Good is out. And now officially in the fray. It pays to be coming in and have more friends than foes in the cage. What's he doing, guys?
Throwing caution to the wind.
Please, no. Diving from the cage. Just a terrible decision.
If this lands, it's over. And now he's going to the top rope, taking flight.
Going for sliced bread. Oh, countered into a power slam.
Ooh, a direct headshot. Just sickening. We've already seen a few blows land above the neck. I can see up to the... Cody nails the crossroads.
Cody Rhodes nailed it. Just rapid fire kicks.
Ouch. Rhodes connecting with a series of left-hand jabs, setting the table for this.
Here comes the buzzer. The numbers advantage vanishes with this next entrant.
Sorely needed reinforcements about to arrive. Let's see what kind of impact they have.
Into the lariat. Looking for something under the apron before entering.
Coming in with the heavy hardware to even the odds. He's going on the apron.
He must certainly have a plan here.
Rhodes about to head to the pay window. With crossroads. Does Jimmy have any fight left? He's able to dodge out of the way. kids to bed. This is not going to be for the faint of heart.
I think we know what he's thinking, and it's not going to be nice. To the skin.
And now here come the punches.
He could be looking for a submission here.
Stunning display.
Nice escape.
From the top. The energy in here is palpable. Something big. Does Jimmy have enough time to recover?
And a strong kick out at one.
Still has a great amount of fight in them. Not going to let it end like this.
Gunther wants to finish this with unbelievable power. Big opening for Gunther to take this.
Placing him in the corner.
Hazardous position as Jimmy gains his footing.
The ring general showing off his power. Jimmy really calls for a long.
Lightning fast punches.
Sending him all the way over to the next ring.
Not targeting the arm.
Vice-like grip on the trapezius muscle. This is terribly painful. Boom! Kendo stick impact. Oof.
But his torso continues to be the target here.
And it's going to be hard to mount any sort of... Here we go. He thinks this is it.
Then it's Rhodes. Oh, the save. That might have been it.
Strong impact.
Oh, ouch. Oh.
Are you kidding me?
Emphatic statement from the doctor.
Nice side headlock applied. Oh, and a right hand for good measure. What a shot! Use the cage as a weapon.
Just bashing him with that hammer. Look down. Orton has him pinned.
Here we go.
He breaks the ref's count after one.
What? What do you say? This is amazing.
What a match.
Going for the 3 count. And now Jimmy Uso. And the count stopped short of 2.
You gotta be kidding me.
Devastating kick.
Good God, he's missed mine. Rhodes has his opponent. The controls. Terrible position for Jimmy.
Roman fights back.
And running Larry.
And meanwhile, Roman's shoulders are down.
Picture perfect for him.
He breaks the pin, keeping his team in this one. Getting carried to a vulnerable position here.
Oh my gosh.
Cody sizing him up, getting ready.
And the American Nightmare Rhodes.
Somehow Orton is down.
There's 2. How do you kick out of that? I have no words.
Not even a 2 count.
Rhodes hopes for victory next for the time being, but you know he won't settle for long.
He's making his move.
For the win! And Gunther scores the win.
Here are your winners. The team of Cody Rhodes, Gunther, and Seth Rollins.
So here we have our winners. They put it all on the line inside the cage and get to take home the glory today.
They won't leave this match the same people they went in as, but they will leave victorious. And depending on whom you ask, that is all that matters.
Solo Sikoa lifting Cody Rhodes up. Spear from Roman. Cover. Hook to the leg. Cody somehow survives.
Are you kidding me? How? How did Rhodes survive?
Desire is how, Corey. Grit is how, Corey. This is how bad Cody Rhodes wants to finish his story. What the?
It can't be!
It is!
John Cena's here! Cena's in WrestleMania!
A saving grace for Cody Rhodes. John Cena here to fight off Solo Sikoa.
Solo sent crashing to the outside, courtesy of the franchise.
product has been dropped.